Nigerian actor Brian Okora warns them, "I'm married, stop this cheap gossip." So guys, let's remind you once again before we delve into our gist today. Firstly, we welcome both the new members and the old members to our channel Gist Mix TV. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and share our content with your friends and family. Keep note, watch till the end of every of our video you see here because you won't regret it. My lovely viewers, it don't happen for all bloggers. Make we try relax and watch till end. Big story day. Guys. In what can only be described as one of the most direct, to set the record straight, moments of 2025, the handsome Nollywood star took to his Instagram page with a message so clear, so firm, that even the nosiest blogger couldn't misinterpret it. The usually private actor wasn't playing games anymore, and his fans, they were absolutely here for it, erupting in a chorus of support that basically screamed, "Finally! Tell them, King!" The drama unfolded like a badly written gossip column that somehow gained traction faster than wildfire in Harmattan season. Somewhere between someone's imagination and the publish button, a story emerged linking Brian Okora romantically to his colleague Sonia Uche, with some versions throwing Power Watts into the mix for good measure, because apparently, one rumored relationship wasn't spicy enough. But wait, there's more. As if relationship gossip wasn't sufficient, some creative storytellers added a hospital visit and an accident to the narrative, because nothing says viral content like fake medical emergencies, right? Brian, watching this unfold from the comfort of his very non-hospital location, probably wondered if he'd accidentally stepped into an alternate universe where facts were optional and imagination was currency. The rumor had grown legs, arms, and apparently a whole Netflix series worth of plot twists, and it was time for the man himself to play director and yell cut. In his Instagram post that has since become the stuff of social media legend, Brian didn't mince words or hide behind cryptic messages that would require a philosophy degree to decode. He went straight for the jugular with facts that hit harder than a Nollywood slap scene. "I am married," he declared, as if dropping the mic wasn't enough. He added, "and I am blessed with a son." Just like that, the foundation of every gossip blogger's fantasy crumbled faster than a house of cards in a windstorm. But Brian wasn't done. Oh no, he was just getting warmed up. He addressed the hospital rumors with the kind of exasperation that only someone who's been falsely reported as injured can muster. "I am not in the hospital and have had no accident." One can almost hear the collective oops from bloggers scrambling to delete their sensational headlines about his mysterious hospitalization and near-death experience that never happened. "It's given very much a report of my demise have been greatly exaggerated energy, and we're absolutely living for it." The clarification about Sonia Uche and Power Watts was delivered with the professional precision of someone who's tired of explaining basic workplace relationships to adults. "Sonia Uche and Power Watts are just my co-workers in the Nollywood industry and there are no strings attached," Brian stated, essentially giving everyone a masterclass in what professional colleagues actually means. Imagine having to publicly announce that you work with someone without secretly dating them. The bar is literally on the floor, people. It's 2025, and apparently we still need reminders that men and women can share screen time, rehearse lines together, attend industry events, and brace yourself for this shocking revelation, not be romantically involved. Revolutionary concept, we know. Brian's statement was basically the adult version of "we're just friends," but with the added weight of "and I have a whole family at home, so please, let's use our critical thinking skills." The fact that this needed to be spelled out is both hilarious and slightly concerning about our collective obsession with creating couples out of thin air. Now, let's talk about that warning because Brian served it piping hot with a side of "I'm not playing with you people anymore." His message to bloggers was crystal clear. This was his final courtesy notice, his last polite request before things got legal and uncomfortable. "Please be careful bloggers," he cautioned, but the real kicker came next when he made it abundantly clear that he will not take this kind of gossip lightly next time. Translation: next time, lawyers will be doing the talking, and cease and desist letters aren't nearly as fun as Instagram posts. There's something deeply satisfying about watching someone draw a line in the sand and actually mean it. Brian wasn't threatening or aggressive, he was simply a man protecting his family, his reputation, and his peace of mind from vultures disguised as entertainment journalists. The energy was less angry celebrity tantrum, and more a disappointed dad who's giving you one last chance to make better choices, and somehow, that hit even harder. What makes this entire situation even more fascinating is the glimpse it gives us into the wild west of celebrity gossip blogging. In the race for clicks, views, and viral moments, some bloggers have apparently decided that minor inconveniences like truth and verification are optional accessories rather than fundamental requirements. How does someone fabricate an entire hospital stay? At what point did multiple bloggers look at Brian Okora and Sonia Uche work together on set and decide that translated to Tourette's secret affair despite him having a wife and child? The mental gymnastics required to make these leaps deserve an Olympic gold medal. And the accident story. Chef's kiss for creativity, but a solid F for journalism. It's like a game of telephone where the first person says, Brian went to the hospital cafeteria for lunch, and by the 10th person it becomes, Brian is on life support after a near-fatal accident that his secret girlfriend caused. The degradation of factual reporting in favor of engagement metrics is real, and Brian's clapback is a much-needed reminder that real people with real families exist behind these manufactured narratives. The fan response to Brian's statement was nothing short of beautiful vindication. His comment section turned into a virtual standing ovation, with supporters flooding in with messages of encouragement, applause emojis, and declarations that he was absolutely right to speak up. Finally, someone with sense, one fan commented, while another wrote, "This is how you handle fake news, directly and firmly." The thumbs up Brian received wasn't just about supporting a celebrity, it was people recognizing a larger problem with gossip culture and appreciating someone brave enough to confront it head-on. His fans weren't just defending him, they were celebrating his refusal to let false narratives define him. The solidarity was palpable, with many sharing their own experiences of being victims of gossip and misinformation. Some fans even started calling out specific blogs known for spreading unverified stories, creating a mini-movement of accountability. In a landscape where celebrities often ignore rumors or address them with vague statements, Brian's directness was refreshing, empowering, and honestly, long overdue. Beyond the immediate drama, Brian's statement opens up important conversations about the price of fame in the social media age and the responsibilities that come with having a platform. When does entertainment news cross the line into harassment? At what point does speculating about someone's personal life become an invasion of privacy and potentially harmful to their family? Brian isn't just a public figure, he's a husband and father, roles that deserve protection from baseless speculation and manufactured scandal. His son will grow up in an age where everything is documented and searchable. Imagine having to explain to your child why the internet thinks your dad was in a fake relationship or fake accident. The ripple effect of harmless gossip extends far beyond a trending topic or a blog post view count. They affect real relationships, real reputations, and real mental health. Brian's decision to speak up wasn't just about clearing his name, it was about drawing boundaries in an industry and digital landscape that often treats boundaries as suggestions rather than requirements. His courage to prioritize his family's well-being over staying silent to avoid drama is the kind of integrity we should celebrate more often. The Sonia Uche and Pearl Watts angle of this story also deserves attention because they, too, are victims of this manufactured narrative. Imagine being a professional actress, working hard at your craft, building your career, and suddenly finding yourself at the center of a fake romantic scandal you never consented to. Both women have their own reputations, their own personal lives, and their own right to exist in the industry without being used as props in someone else's fictional love story. The fact that Brian specifically mentioned them by name, clarifying their professional relationship, shows respect for his colleagues who were dragged into this mess through no fault of their own. It's a reminder that gossip rarely has just one victim, it's a spreading infection that touches everyone mentioned in the story. These actresses now have to deal with people in their own lives potentially questioning them, having their names associated with scandal, and managing the uncomfortable aftermath of rumors they didn't create. The collateral damage of reckless blogging is real, and it's about time more people started considering the human cost of their content. The bottom line, truth over trends. So, what's the takeaway from Brian Okora's Instagram intervention? It's simple but powerful. Your content should never come at the expense of someone's truth. To the bloggers out there chasing viral moments and engagement rates, This is your wake-up call wrapped in a final warning. Verification isn't optional, it's essential. The person you're writing about has a life, a family, and rights that don't disappear just because they're in the public eye. Brian Okora drew his line, spoke his truth, and reminded us all that sometimes the most dramatic thing you can do is simply tell the truth and demand better. To his fans who stood by him, your support shows that audiences are hungry for authenticity over manufactured drama. And to Brian himself, thank you for speaking up, for protecting your family, and for reminding us that being brave sometimes means simply refusing to let lies become your reality. Now it's your turn. Have you ever been a victim of gossip or false rumors? How did you handle it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you believe in holding gossip bloggers accountable, share this story and let's start a conversation about responsible content creation. Don't forget to follow for more real talk about the Nollywood industry, where we promise to stick to facts, not fiction. Peace out.